Hi, I'm Randy Schwantz. I want to talk to you about what I think of as the 3 common struggles that I've discovered after having hundreds of hours of conversations with agency principals when it leads to be able to get the kind of growth you want to make. Before I do, I just want to introduce myself. I've been in business since 1992. I worked with over 300 of the top agencies in North America and the world. I've run almost 2,500 sales meetings, as well as spent a little over 7,000 or 8,000 hours face-to-face, one-on-one with producers. Got a couple of books out, The Wedge, How to Get Your Competition Fired, Red Hot Introductions, and Breaking the Sales Barrier. And then not too long ago, I was fortunate enough to be on ABC World News Today. So let's talk about some of those struggles. What are they? Well, number one that I see is the ability to motivate the bottom 80% of your producers. You know, it's interesting that the top 20%, they always go produce. That's what they do. It's that bottom 80% that's where you get your big opportunity for growth, and really it's that middle 60. Maybe the bottom 20% are dogs and you'll never do anything with them, but that middle 60% of your guys, that's where you get to go get your growth. And here's what's interesting. In many cases, when you hired them, they produced themselves up to making a good income, and then they kind of flattened out and they've worked hard to convince you they can't do anymore. Well, if enough people convince you they can't do anymore, then all of a sudden you can't do anymore. And when you look at the growth of your agency, it starts to stall out. So we want to talk about that. How do you motivate the bottom 80% of your producers to go sell? What's number 2? Finding new producers that can sell in this environment successfully. Well, what do I mean by this environment? Well, there's a lot of things that have to do with this environment, but the number one thing that has to do with this environment is that every time a new producer goes out and they're trying to get a new piece of business, the problem is there's always an incumbent there. And that incumbent's got to lose for them to win. And so it's a tough environment.